Here we go. Pelicans match number 3. Kick goes away. Brought down by the Pelicans. And out from the breakdown in the hands of the 10. Offload to a big man in the center. Staying on his feet. Dragging plenty of defenders with him. Arrows out wide on the far side of the field, picked up by Red. Referees indicated a knock-on by the Pelicans. This penalty of the stage match. And we will have our first scrum down. We're playing 10s. Norcal Select Side, the Pelicans. The ball is put in at the scrum. And dropped out under some pressure. Pelicans scrum half a little too quick getting there, so penalty against the Pelicans. Referee is playing advantage. The red team is driving towards the try zone on the right side, and the try is awarded to the red team against the Pelicans. And the ball in the hands of the Pelicans, run up by Preston. Middle of the field, offloaded again, working the ball a little bit more wide, getting a little more space to work with there. Far side of the field. And again, attacking the far side, defend the short side, let it break away, and offload that just creeps into touch. Just a little unlucky there. The play was on, the break was made, and pass didn't quite go to hand. Have ourselves another scrum with Red to put the ball in. Ball is in and brought out. Skipped off the ground, got to maintain possession. We play on, and ball skips around a little bit. Referee has indicated shepherding. And if we see the Pelicans, quick tap, charging straight ahead, offload, looking for some space, taken down by a couple of defenders. Pelicans with the ball, and comes across the field. Have more numbers on the side, offloaded to Preston, looking to break a tackle, offloaded again to the outside. Getting back to the inside, does get down in the tackle, ball is tossed out. Bit of fumbling around here. The referee has indicated a knock-on by the Pelicans. Ball will be awarded to Red. 5 meters out from the try zone for Red. They will have to put in. So it is an attacking scrum in that regard, but it is about 10 meters away from their own try line, so high danger area. Definitely want to alleviate this pressure just about as quickly as you possibly can. You start to see a kick if they win this scrum. Ball is in, and to the back of the scrum. Out to the 10, drops it, goes into the try zone. and kicks it directly into touch. Good touch, good. Referee's making sure they're at the correct mark. Throwing will be by the Pelicans. Ball is in to the number 1. The referee has indicated the red did not match numbers. Short on penalty to yellow to the Pelicans. Quick tap. Looking to offload quickly, use the ball, get it in the hands of some try-scoring individuals. An extremely high tackle up around the neck, brought him down backwards on his back. Try is awarded, and it looks like the penalty has also been given to the player on the red team who made the tackle well above the shoulders. Pretty much underneath his chin, let's be honest. It more than likely happened just in, the unintentional kind of made a low hit and ended up a little higher than he wanted to be. But regardless, for safety and the fact that he took a guy to the ground by his neck, has to be penalized. So, Jonathan with his conversion kick goes up, and it is successful. Pelicans first on the board. Time is off, indicated by the referee. Don't play the game without a ball. Since they're in short supply, so we had to make sure and recover that, and we're ready to go. Jonathan's going to get us on the restart, up nice and high. Devon looked to be under it. Ball went to the hand of Red, who was playing and attempting to run it back, found a bit of a gap. Inside, now cutting outside. Brought down in the tackle. Referee has indicated a penalty to Red. They are going to take a quick tap. Pass it out, running straight into the defense. Into the middle of the field. The dragging defenders. Finally brought down. Out to the left, the far side. Bit of a dummy. Bit of a fence, still brought down. Referee says play on. And the ball has been knocked on by Red, so it will go to yellow, the Pelicans, for a penalty. Referee has indicated the penalized player with the yellow card is now allowed to return to the game. So he will be back, number 21, back on the field. Beautiful thing about rugby, make a mistake, get penalized, take a little time to cool off, think about how you're not going to maybe create that penalty situation again, and come back on the field and give it another go. Unless, of course, it's so egregious that you've been asked to leave the game entirely, more likely you get plenty of opportunity to stay involved. The ball is run up by the Pelicans and kind of squirted back, but still to the hand of the Pelicans, looking to use the middle of the field. Now spreading it out to the far side. And Devon on a breakaway run. Don't believe anybody's going to catch him. Excellent speed to the center of the uprights. And dots it down for a try. Jonathan, you can give us the conversion attempt. Straight in front of the uprights would be fairly accurate with this one. And it's successful. Pelicans on the board again. So here we are, ready for the restart. And once again, needed to grab the ball and play without it. Jonathan gets the restart out to the far edge, nearly recovered by Devon, breaks the tackle, gets ahead, but brought down. Unfortunately, high tackle by a Pelican player, so penalty, and they decided to quick tap and take off, breaking away, being chased by a number of Pelicans, eventually bundled up and brought down in the tackle. Red still with the ball, moving from left to right towards the middle of the field, looking to offload, but held up, unable to do so successfully. Defense was able to cover. Coming over to the far right edge. And a foul has been awarded in the corner. So, became a little bit closer. Pelicans have been on the board a couple of times. The red team is now on the board as well, awaiting the conversion attempt. Kick is up. Unfortunately, not successful. It did hit the right upright and bounce off. And that marks halftime. And we are getting ready to start the second half. Pelicans' third match of the day, final match of the day. At the event hosted by National College Rugby in partnership with the Roller Gold Rugby team, member of MLR, Major League Rugby in the United States. Pelicans are set to restart with the kickoff. Referee's whistle, and we are off. Up nice and high, gone the requisite 10 meters, rather. But knocked on by Red, and so the ball will be turned over to the Pelicans. Pelicans are going to have a clean up scrum. Signal is given by the scrum half. Ball is in. Maintained by the Pelicans. Ball is out. Through the hands. 1, 2 passes. Breaking a couple of tackles. Defend. Drawing in defenders. The ball is out. The referee has indicated a knock on by the Pelicans. And so the ball will go to Red. Pelicans will be defending in this scrum, but they will be in the opponent's half of the field. Opportunity to provide some pressure under this position. And the Pelicans did win that scrum, so ball is out to the far side of the field, moving out wide, breaking a couple of tackles, and again to the short side of the field, out wide. Unfortunately, the second pass did not quite go to hand, wasn't able to be gathered in by that particular player, and so it went into touch. Ball will now be turned over to the red team for a lineout. Again, working in the right half, far side of the field, and looks to be maybe in front of their own, in front of their own 22, but definitely in the vicinity of danger zone. The referee has indicated a penalty against the Pelicans. Quick tap is taken. Ball is kicked forward and eventually finds touch as it went off red. Quick tap or quick lineout was taken properly. There was no one marked, so 9 is back. And so unfortunately what happened here is that the Pelican came from out of bounds and then back inbounds and caught the ball. He might have been out of bounds, but he actually caught it. It's a little tough to see, but the touchdown was right on top of it, and it did look like he had definitely the correct call. Sequence was a little hard to follow. Red with the line out, ball is in, and down successfully. Out wide, to the middle of the field. And a kick. Pretty long chip, but it goes to hand for the Pelicans, brings it in. Number 7, running it back. Very strong runner. Working up the far sideline on the left side of the field. But does get taken into touch by the defender. And so for that, he will be giving the ball to the red team. And it looks like we have an injured player at this time. The referee has stopped the match, and we have a medic on his way. Looks like this might take a little bit longer than expected. The player's not able to regain his feet. They're definitely asking a number of questions. Hopefully he will be able to walk off under his own power, but no indication as of yet. Okay, so they are assisting him up to his feet. It's always a good sign. But he is being assisted off the field, so he might have some lingering injury issues to deal with as we return to this match. Referee is called time back on. Throw in will be by red. The line out. Ball is in. And it goes to the hands of the Pelicans. So a steal. Bumped off. Would be tackler. Pelicans still maintaining possession to the 9. Into the hands of 11, who's been gaining many, many yards this number of matches today, carrying many defenders with him as well, and looks to be a try scored by number 9 for the Pelicans. I certainly don't have the metrics, but my observation would be number 11 is definitely up at the top of the leaderboard as far as yards gained and tackles broken for those particular stats. And kick is far right, wide right. Unfortunately, not really threatening the uprights in any way, but 5 is what they're able to score. Pelicans will restart the match with the kick from the halfway line. Kick is away, going left to the far side of the field. Bounces off the red player to the hands of another red player who's dragged down the offloads successfully. The ball is moving around, now being run straight ahead. In the contact, brought down, going to the left, far side of the field. Brought down again. Bit of a battle with the breakdown. The referee has indicated a penalty to red. Didn't catch the signal, but a penalty to red, and a quick tap and taken off, looking to utilize the wide part of the field, capitalize on a lack of defending players in that particular area. But the Pelicans were successful in shifting over and making the tackle. Unfortunately, a high tackle, and so it will be a penalty to red. And it looks like they're taking that with a quick tap. So the ball is away, through the hands in the middle of the field, back inside. Pretty stout defense, not really allowing too much. They're trying to work to the outside. And back inside. Great covering defense by 11. Pass to the inside, through the hands once, twice. The referee's arm is out, indicating advantage to the Pelicans for the knockdown. Advantage still. Working to the far left corner of the field, number 19, but does go in 2 times. Great bit of running, just kind of ran out of room. You're either hoping for a support player that you can offload to, or you're hoping to maybe sidestep a defender and maintain your position in the middle, in the field of play, rather. Unfortunately, not able to do it that time. Ball is in, and it goes a little squirt, but to the hands of the Pelicans, who are off and running. Heavy contact in the middle of the field, offloaded. Again, some more heavy contact, but managing to maintain possession. Looking to gather the troops there, redistribute the ball out to the outside. Number 19 looks like yes, he is successful in scoring the try in the corner that time. Also looks to have possibly taken a bit of a knock with that tackle, as I believe he's the one that's rapidly removing himself from the field of play. It did seem to be a bit of a rough tackle, nothing illegal or dirty by any means, but with authority and force that might have put him in an awkward position when he came down. Jonathan to take the conversion kick. Far right side. Plenty of distance. Wide left, and that's the end of the match.